Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just noticed my camera is a little off there. Let me fix that. Welcome, y'all. So glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Well, we're glad you're here. If you're here as a newbie, you've not been to one of my live streams, do check out the description box down below for links to things like my Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group, Buy Linda Israel, my website, the products that I use, that kind of stuff. Do say something in the chat. Speak up. If you have questions, put it in all caps. I'll do my best to answer those. Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful. And Robin Finney is my official note taker, and I'm so blessed to have Robin in my life. So she'll be taking notes throughout the live stream. So if you have a question that can be answered after the live or something to that effect, let me know by asking. But if it's something to do with products in my shop or your order, do go to my website and use the contact me form to send me a message. That way I have your email address and we can keep things private, because some things you may not want in the public. What else? If you are watching this as a replay, this was live at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on February the 27th. So if you're watching this as a replay, no, you can go just below. If you're on a computer, click on the gear and you can change the speed, or you can go up in that upper corner, and usually on a iPad or other mobile devices, you can change the playback speed when you're watching as a replay. What else? Share this video. And I say this with anybody on YouTube, especially those that are here today. If you have a YouTube, speak up in the chat. But if you enjoy something that someone is showing, whether it be on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, or Facebook, of course, here on YouTube, share it with your friends. You know, that's a best word of mouth that's free to be able to share with others. And I encourage you to do that. So again, if you're here today and you're watching live, do speak up in the chat saying, hey, I have a channel, and y'all can follow each other. Of course, you can always, after the live stream is over, if you are watching this replay, do leave comments below, especially if you say, hey, I have a YouTube, I do videos too. Would love to have that to let everybody know that you're doing that. So glad that Robin is back. She was on a mini vacation. She got to go visit her daughter, so we're blessed to have her back. If y'all didn't know, you earn junk bucks just for watching the live stream. These are a virtual currency that you accrue because you're here watching live. You also earn junk bucks when you play the in-chat mini games. You'll see like the exclamation point boss. If you are also playing exclamation point FFA, and then of course if you make any donations, once you reach 2,000 junk bucks, you can redeem that for a $10 off coupon. I do have a journal that was from the All About Robins kit that we can raffle off today if we get to $30, and then I've got some other little prizes that we'll raffle off as well. Pardon me. I'm a little congested today. We've had some weather here off and on past couple of days. We had some snow, but it didn't stick, thankfully. So today I'm going to do a couple of things. I was asked to show my concept on faux postage, on making your own. Now, Narilla with Calico Collage has some faux postage sheets that she's already put together, but I thought I would show using some of her digital images, and I'll also use some rubber stamps to make your own faux postage, and then we'll do some mixed media elements using some of these faux postage and maybe some other things here. And of course, if you would like to see something, you would like to see me do a certain type of technique, if I have the products for it and I like that technique, I will definitely give you a show. Thank you, Mary, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here's what I've got. I've got a few of Norella's images. She's got some bundles in her shop where you could get little birds, you could get flowers. She's got some botanical prints. She's got some sea-themed pages. I just printed a bunch and decided to cut out a few of these images, and I've made a few things. I don't want to show you all of it yet, but I have made a few things with the faux postage. So let's just kind of get started with the first thing right off the bat. So this is a domino image from Calico Collage, and I just trimmed it out, and then I took a book page and trimmed it just slightly bigger. I applied some distress inks to the edge, and then I've cut another little rectangle. So here's what I did. I have from Fiskars this paper edgers, and I can't remember if this is something that you can still get on Amazon. I used to have a link, and I don't know if I still do. Let me go edgers and see if it still shows up on my website. It might be here. I'm looking to see if I've got a link. Vintage photo, Fiskars scissors, paper edgers. I do have a link. Let's see what it comes up to. Yeah, these are different types of scissors. So I'll give this link here. Let me copy it. And then that way, if y'all are interested in the scissors that I'm using, you can check them out on Amazon. So on, let me see if that'll even show. It may not show that link because, oh, there it goes. So this is a paper edger. Thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you so very much. And I saw Mary donated as well. So thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to go in here and I'm taking my paper edgers on this rectangle. It's easier for me to cut a straight edge if I have a straight edge to kind of use as a guide. And I find that if I just kind of look at this, you can see I don't need to cut a whole bunch of it off, but I want to make it a nice little frame for my faux postage. And I'm just using some dark cardstock. I have a plethora of dark cardstocks that I wanted to use, and so I thought might as well just use that. Oh, perfect, Sam. You've got a little bit of her images from Calico Collage, and she's been making stuff, she says. Awesome. Hey, Angelica, welcome. Yay, welcome. Saving all your flower catalogs. That's awesome, Barb. That's another thing that you can do is if you save, you know, the bird field guides or a gardening book that maybe has some images in it. You could also take some pretty scrapbook paper and just cut squares out of that. All right, so that was quickly all I did. And then the other thing I did was I had some little bitty this is very old that I've had in my stash, but I had little bitty numbers, like this is little numbers. Pardon me, my throat. So I went ahead and mounted 2 numbers here on my little block. I'm trying to get them lined up. And then I've got some black archival ink here, and I'm just going to ink this up, and let's pretend like this is the amount that the postage would be. And I'm just touching it into the corner. I didn't have a cent sign, but I thought that's good enough to be able to show that. And then I'm going to lay this on here. And from Beeline Designs, there is a postmark cube that has the postcard, it has this cancellation, it has another cancellation, and it has a word that says memorandum. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ink this up, and I'll just show you what it looks like across the page there. And I'm going to take this and just stamp it right across. And then that's going to give it that faux postage look. You like that? Okay. Hey, Marianne, welcome. Oh, you like that stamp set, Julie? It's a great stamp set with the, you know, the different postcard and whatnot. So I thought that was kind of cool to be able to put that together. And I've made a bunch. So I went ahead and made a bunch in the domino size. And then I took one of Norella's artist trading card size images, and I told my computer to print the full sheet that has 9 images that normally fills an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And I told it to print as a 5 by 7 image and print 2 to a page, and that shrank the image just a little bit to make it kind of fun. I'll show y'all. Let me get my ruler. So it ended up being about 1.5 inches by almost 2.25 inches in size, but that was normally a 2.5 by 3.5 image. And I added a little bit of bling on here. And then this is some of the bird images that Norella offers. And I went ahead and did the same thing, just backed it with the book page with some cardstock, and then over stamped it with that stamp. So now let me show you quickly using, I got a book page here and another sheet of paper, a cardstock, and we're going to make some rubber stamped ones. So I've got a little bird image, again from Beeline Designs. It's a cute little bird. I've got this little square. I'm just going to line this up on the square and stamp it. And then I'm going to get my little numbers again and stamp that over here. If you don't have a number alphabet, you can always cut out numbers out of a magazine if you want and stick them on there. So I've gone ahead and distress edged that. I've got this little square that's going to go in the middle. Just for grins, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down on my square, and then I'll use my Fisker scissors to cut them out. If you don't have the scissors, you could also just leave it the way that it is, and you've got a little faux postage. You could use a rubber stamp and stamp around the edges like the shabby stitches. I'm going to go ahead and trim this like so. So I've gone ahead and trimmed all the way around that, trying to get my trash out of the way. And then I'm going to use my Distress ink, just walnut stain, and go around the edges. I didn't do that on the other one, I forgot. But that kind of helps darken those edges. And then there's another little faux postage idea. Okay? Here's one where I made it with a butterfly. Kind of simple. It's just a great way to add a little element to your projects, if you so choose, that you kind of put together yourself. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I've been making a bunch of these. I'm just kind of playing around with them, and it's been kind of fun just kind of messing around with them. All right. All right, let me see if there's anything else. Thank you, Robin, for sharing the cube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You like the numbers? Yeah, the numbers are fun. Thank you, Robin. Well, it's just cutting out pieces of paper and putting them together. So now I've got a few lined up here. All right, so another project that I wanted to do was I had pinned something on my Pinterest, and Austin saw it and asked me if I was going to do a tutorial. So I'm going to kind of do a roundabout idea of it, and maybe that'll give you guys and gals some ideas. So I've got a piece of paper here. Let me grab another mixed media mat. It had something on it. I'm not really worried about it because I plan to cover this up. But I've got a Bible page, and I went ahead and trimmed off the borders because I wanted it just a little bit smaller. And I've got a greeting card, not a greeting card, a gift card or an old credit card or something like that. So I've just got a little card here, and I've got some acrylic paint. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of that in the middle. And that's probably more than I need. But I am coating this just a little bit so that it will kind of give me some writing space on here. And I've got way too much paint, so I'm going to grab another book page. I'll slide this over for a moment. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of clean off my palette, if you will, or my scraping tool. And I'll set this aside for now. But I want to come back to this one and finish. It just obscures that text just a little bit that you can write over the top of that. I'm going to use my heat tool and dry this and flip it over and do the other side as well. You like that box of faux postage? Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you very much. Monday was a lot of fun. I'm glad that we had a good time. Yay! Thanks, Barb. I hope you have fun with it. Have fun creating. All right, so I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to do this side. I'm not going to put as much paint on here this time. Put a little, and then if I need more, I'll add it. Okay. All right, I'm going to dry this and move on to my next technique. Hey, congrats, Tina. You won 60 junk bucks. Good job. All righty. My cell phone's acting up here. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put a little bit of acrylic paint on both sides of this. I did that again so I would have some writing space. Oh, are you being ignored, Robin? Oh. Oh, funny. Okay, so I went ahead and I've done both sides. The next thing I want to do is I want to fold this so that when it is folded up, we've got a nice area to write with. So I'm turning it upside down to me, because when I fold it up, I don't mind that the inside is upside down, but I want the outside to be right side up pretty much. Didn't have to be, but that's what I want. So I'm going to come in from the sides and fold this with the sides coming in and meeting in the middle. Okay? Next, I'm going to take this part up the bottom and fold it up just a little bit, crease it, and then I'm going to fold it again. I'm going to take these parts and fold them into the center, and then I'm going to fold this down. I may have got it too far, so let me come down just a tad. I get it? Okay. And then I'm going to bring this down. So now I have a little envelope. You see that? Got a little envelope there. So let's decorate this a little bit. Let me grab some scraps. Got that. What else have we got in here? I'm just kind of looking around in my bag of scraps to see what I've got. And this must not be the bag that had all my scraps of gel prints. Oh, here's some pieces. Okay. Hey, Giovanna! Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I think what I want to do is I want a little piece to go on here. So I'm just going to crease this. Kind of tear it by hand. And I thought that might look good if I glued it onto this flap. So I'm just going to use my scissors real quick and trim this. Now I could also just do direct onto that little flap if I wanted to, but I really wanted to kind of trim this to fit. I'm going to trim it just a little bit this way. So then it'll be a little flap. Let's add some Distress inks on this. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some Distress inks around. Welcome to the live. So glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And you can keep going and adding Distress inks on all the folds if you want. It kind of depends on the look that you want. I'm going to just go ahead and kind of adding it. Okay. All right, so I got those. Let's put this piece on the little flap here, and that'll kind of make us a little envelope. Aw, thank you, Michelle. You're so sweet. All the cool people. Not me. All right, I'm going to glue this on the little flap here. Like that. Is that kind of cute? Then we can take one of our faux postage if we want and put it here, or pretend like this is the other side. And I think I want one. I didn't make one like this, so let's do that. I've got some of these colorful 1-inch squares. I haven't put one together yet, so let's kind of look through these. This says stay true. Let's do that. And I've got another book page here. Oh no, Karen! She can't hear me. Hey, Robin, thank you so much for your donation. I don't know why it's not telling me who's donated. That's weird. Come on, computer. Why are you acting like that? Oopsie. Okay, so I put that, and this says stay true, so I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. Ah, they're experiencing some technical issues. That's why it's not showing up. Okay. Maybe. Yep, it's not showing up. Okay. Yeah, if you added some water to your glue and you're much happier now. Yeah, I've said it before. I'm the coolest leader of cool people. Oh, thank you, Michelle. That's so sweet. All right, so we're going to put this guy right here on the back side. And I need to clean my bottle. I need to take it to the sink and clean it all out. Oh, thank you, Margie, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to glue this down. Come on. All right, so I glued that down, and now I'm going to grab the postmark and my scrap of paper here, and I'm going to stamp over that. So it kind of gives us that postmark look. See? Technical. You are a technical issue, Sally. That's my husband. He stays a technical issue. All right, so I've made a little envelope. I didn't put anything on the front here, so maybe let me kind of look around and see what I like. I don't want anything great big, so I'm just going to leave it for now. Wait, I got it. Let's look at my stamped cutout images. I've got some little birdies here. Maybe that'll work. That might look kind of cute on there. Trying to see what else I have. Or do I like this guy better? I think I like the little one. Oh, thank you, Karen, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to glue this down on top of the little flap. Okay, so now I want to make another little piece. So I'm looking at my papers here. I've got a piece of paper here that I want to trim down. And I think I'm going to trim it to, I'm going to match it up to one that I did earlier, kind of. It may not be as big, but big enough. And that was about 4 3/4 of an inch wide. Okay, and I've got a little strip here. I'm going to keep that strip. In fact, I'm going to trim it to be 4 3/4 inch wide. Okay, and then I need one more piece, so I'm going to look here what I've got. I've got this little piece. Let's see how wide it is. It's 4 inches. I'm going to take it down to 3 inches wide by 4 3/4. All right, so I've got some little pieces here. So let's decorate these little pieces, okay? You're going, what are you doing? Well, I'm going to make a little pocket with a tuck spot that this little envelope can fit in, okay? So let's decorate these pieces. And I think what I want to do is, let's lay this on here. I've got the Moroccan stencil, Moroccan lattice stencil. If y'all didn't know, I make these stencils, so that's the Moroccan lattice stencil. And I think I'm going to put that on here. I think I want to do some direct paper techniques. So I'm going to get out my little tray, and I'm going to grab a couple of bottles of paint. Let's see, what do we got here? I've got some teals and a little bit of a green, so I'm just going to put a little drop or two of each. Poke, poke, nudge, nudge. All right, so if you haven't already, I forgot to say this at the beginning, join the raffle, and we will pick a winner. All right, so now I've got the Moroccan lattice stencil, and I have my little dauber tool. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my dauber tool and pick up a little bit of all 3 colors, and then I'm just going to pounce that over this stencil. I'm not going to worry about the bottom so much as I want the top to be decorated. Okay? So that comes out. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on this piece. Why not? Okay? So I've done that piece as well. So I'm going to take my stencil, and I've got a bucket of water over here, and put that in there. Clean off my dauber a little bit. I've got some water, so I'm just going to put my dauber in that water. And then I've got an old towel sitting here, so I'll just kind of daub off onto my towel. Okay, put that over there for a minute. Let's use a heat tool on these and dry this real fast. Oh, thanks for coming in, Julie. Have an awesome day. Thank you, Karen. All right. I have this piece, and I haven't done anything with it yet. I know I'm going to put that on top. I think what we should do is let's apply some paint to that. I've got this. I probably should have waited to clean my dauber. You know, sometimes you don't know what you're going to do at first. So I'm just going to grab some of this paint and kind of put it over the edge. Sometimes if you want to change the color of something, you can just apply a little bit of paint. I'll clean my dauber, and I'm going to use my heat tool and dry this real fast. Thank you, Janice, for your donation. Thank you so very much. Alrighty. Use my heat tool and dry this piece. Bye, Julie. Have a good weekend. Oh, cool. Now that you see how to use it. All right. So I put a little bit of acrylic paint on here, and I just happened to see this washi tape laying here, and I thought it kind of goes with what we're doing. I'm going to lay this across here. Remember, when you're doing washi tape, don't pull it really tight because it'll cause it to curl. So I'm just barely laying it on here. And then, especially if you're doing on top of acrylic paint, you may need to apply glue, but today I'm just going to rub it with my bone folder. And that usually helps get it to stick. Alrighty. Alright, did everybody get entered into the raffle? Let's pick the winner of 200 junk bucks. Alright, so I've got these pieces started, okay? We're kind of building a thing here, and you see, and this is going to go with it. So the same color schemes, if you will. All right, let's pick the winner. Giveaway. All righty, the winner of 200 junk bucks is Angelica. Congratulations, Angelica. You have won 200 junk bucks. Whoop, whoop. I hope that you enjoy that. It looks like one of my friends is texting me. Okay, that was looking better now. All right, let's reset. Yay! Congratulations to yourself, Angelica. Let's reset this. I've got a little prize. Let's do this. Let me see what else I've got here. Oh, we'll just do this for now. Maybe I'll add some more stuff to it. So I've got a little altered envelope that I made, and there's a little journal card that I put inside. So I'm going to give that away as our next prize. I may end up putting other stuffs with it, but this is what I had laying here. I'll know what I do. I'll grab some in my faux postage. How's that? I'll grab a few of those. So let's grab, I've got a big one, a medium-sized one, a square one, and then we'll do this butterfly. So here's what we'll do. We'll have this little envelope and 4 faux postage that we'll have as a prize. All right, so let's reset that and do envelope and faux postage set. Open giveaway. There we go. Woohoo! All right, I'll set this over here out of the way. All right, so I've got these pieces done. I think what I want to do next is look for my shabby stitches, which I've got. And let's stitch faux fabby stitches here. I think I want to stamp on this part. Yeah, I like it. And then over here. That kind of gives a little bit of the stitch lines on there. And then I'm going to do that over here as well. And across the sides. And then this, I'm going to stamp on the top and the bottom. Okay. And then this guy, we're going to stamp across the top and then down the sides. And I don't need to go all the way to the bottom because we are going to cover that up. Okay. Now let's put some distress inks around all these pieces. Shabby stitches. Shabby stitches on my mind. Something like that. All right, so we got that put together. So now what I'm going to do is glue this piece on top. See how we didn't have to come all the way down? It covers it up. Kind of cool, huh? So I'm going to put glue across the sides and the bottom. And this will become a pocket. I always put my finger or thumb where I don't want to glue. If I don't, I have a tendency to just glue the whole thing. All right, so we've got that piece. And I'm going to glue this down. Don't multitasking does not work. You have to pay attention, right? All right, so I'm making a little pocket. So here is the little pocket I made. So I call that a mixed media little pocket. Okay. And then our little envelope can go, we can put it under the band all the way if we want. I'm holding my fingers on it. Or I can put it to where the little flap kind of sticks out. And then we've got the pocket in the background. So let's make a card or a tag to go in there. So I think let's do a 4-inch. I got a 4-inch piece of paper here. And I'm going to take my pencil. I'm going to use my desk here to mark it. So I'll use the grid on my desk and I'll make a mark that's 1 inch. And then I'll take my scissors and go across like that. Take this piece that I cut off and put on the other side. And then this can become my tag. Okay. Looking at what I did. Oh yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so let me find. I picked up some of these paint chip samples when I was at Lowe's the other day. So they're printed on the other side, but they have a nice solid color on this side. And I want a little piece of music. Let's grab one of these faux postage. Yeah, I think that would look good on there. So we're going to make a little collage. So I'm looking at this. Let's see what we've got here. I think I'll tear off this part. And let's apply some distress inks. I think I want to get my sewing machine, and let's use that. And we'll just make this a little collage here. I have some fabric, maybe a piece of fabric. Let's see what I've got in here. Maybe a little piece. Something like that. Kind of like that. All right, let me grab my sewing machine. I got too many piles of things here. Paint samples do work a lot. All right, we're going to do a sewing cam alert. Thanks to Giovanna for the little lamb. And I'm going to put a little bit of water. Do this. Grab the sewing machine. Okay. So I've got these little pieces. So what I'm going to do is apply just a touch of glue, not a lot, to the corner here. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the fabric to put down here. And then this guy's going to go right here on top. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little frame and then stick that down. And then let's go to the sewing machine, okay? Yeah, scrap fabric is handy to have. Sewing glam! Alright, so we're over here on my sewing machine. And I've got it set for zigzag. And I'm going to just stitch right around. So I'm going to go, probably in this. I just realized this is upside down. Let's put it right side up. It's a good thing about glue. We can make some adjustments. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just sew. I just sewed around that. Sewing lamb. Let's put this back over here. Okay, so I've got this piece that I've kind of collaged, but you know that background is kind of plain. So I know that I had another stencil here that I thought would look good. Let's see here. Let's use the boxed flowers. That will be good on there. And then this time, instead of using paint, let's use some Distress Oxide. And I've got one of these blending brushes. I put a piece of paper underneath so I don't get it all over my desk. So I'm just going to load up my blending brush and then rub over the stencil. Now you'll want to clean your stencil after using Distress Oxide, because if you don't and you go to change colors, it will bleed. And if that's okay, if you like that look, but you may want to wipe off your stencil before you put it away. Oh, I like that. That kind of goes with what we're creating, doesn't it? I hope. Oh, I don't want that yet. Okay, where did I do with it? Here it is. So here we've got, this color is going to go right inside here. Kind of, my pocket's hot. Alright, I'm just kind of testing my pocket. That'll go in there. It'll stick out just a little bit. So let's apply a little bit on the edges. Okay, and I think I'm going to apply some Distress Inks now. Oh, don't be making lamb stew. That's just mean. Okay, so I've gone all the way around that. And I think what I want to do next is I thought, oh, here it is. Where is it? I've got the super small letter, I think it's called, or tiny letter. I don't. It's got little bitty letters, and I've got the sepia. And here's what I'm going to do. Basically, I'm not really wanting to get a full image. I'm just going to kind of touch it every so often, and it gives us a little bit of a pattern on the background. That right there. Okay. And then we made this little collage that I'm going to put on here. And what I'm going to do is make this a little pocket. So I'm going to glue down this side and across. And then this guy is going to go somewhat in the center of here. And I'll just kind of rub this down. I'll go ahead and put a little bit of glue on this paper since it didn't get all the way glued down. And I'll put a little glue on the fabric down here on the bottom. Okay, so it's starting to come together. That's going to go inside there, but let's punch a hole in the top here. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. I just wanted to show a way to use that faux postage. Okay, so now let me find, I've got a little piece of string here. Let me get some fibers to put on there. So I've got some tealy blue. I've got this one. I've got a little bit of pink. Ah, thank you so much. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Barb. Thank you so much for your donation. All right, so what I like to do is I'll grab the ends of my fibers here. And let's grab another one. And probably about that long. So I've got 3 fibers at a time. And I think I'm going to do this twice. Okay, get these out of the way. I fold them in half. I've got another piece of string here, and it's thinner and a little bit easier to manipulate. So I'm going to take that and poke it through. I'm going to poke it through. Come on now, cooperate. I usually use a smaller. Oh, thank you, Carrie Barber, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. All right, so now I'll open this up. Okay, and we'll pull these fibers through. Okay, see that? And this is going to go in here, but wait, we need something to go into our little pocket, right? That we've made. Just kind of feeding this down in. So, oh, I didn't get this all the way glued down. Let's make a little card to go in there. And I thought I saw some artist trading card pieces that were already cut. But I do see a tag. This may be too big. Maybe I have to trim it. Let's see. Well, it can go in there like that. Yeah, making a little card. So let's add some distressings. Let's round the corners. I'm going to use the corner rounder. Corner chomper. Okay. And then let's use some distress ink. Lammy black. Oh, wow, that got wet. I guess I stuck it in some water. Oopsie. Well, sometimes you just kind of go with it. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Oh, I see there's water on my desk. So it kind of got wet. Thank you, Tiger Lily, for your donation. Alright, so I've got this piece that I've added a little bit of distress ink to. And just because we did it on this one, let's do it on this one as well. So I've got that small letter again. And I'm just kind of stamping it on there just to add a little texture. And then let's grab a different one of the faux postage here. So let's go with one of the square ones. We can put that right in the middle. Yeah? Or do I want a different one? I think I may want one with the rhinestones on the other side. I think I like that one. But I also like this one. Okay, we're going to go with the bird. I keep changing my mind. I know. That's what I can do. Oh, dear. Terry, did you get an email from me with your coupon? Your $5 off coupon that you won on Monday? You should have that. Check your email. Alrighty. What do you think? And you can write on the back. Okay? And then this guy's going to go in there. And then all of this is going to go in there. What do you think? And then I made a different one. So I'll show you that. So here's a different one that I made where I folded the paper upside down, and I didn't use the paint on the outside, but I did on the inside. But I did use a little bit of distress ink. I used a little heart and a scrap of mixed media. And then here I put a piece of a gel print there and used a hymnal page and stencil on top. And I used the same stencil but a different color and a gel print up here. And then here I made a tag, and this was a fold up tag. So you have the whole thing in the back that you can use. And here I used the postscript collage in the background. Again, I used another one of the paint chips. And then this is one of Norella's One Fine Days little numbers that she offers. I showed those on Monday. And then I put this one in there. And then this whole thing will fit inside a pocket. So here's one of my pages where I made a pocket. And then this will fit right inside. Or you could take this and glue it down onto your page. And it could be a pocket up here. Or you can make it a pocket this way. You could put washi tape on it and have it to be where it flips off your page as well. So I thought I'd show you those techniques. I hope you enjoy seeing those. All right, what would you like to see now? Let me get a drink and let me clean off my stencil. All righty. How's everybody doing? Y'all doing okay? All right, so we made a couple little mixed media things. I thought I would take a, this is another rubber stamp. This is the baggage room stamp that I stamped on here. I'll stamp it again just so you can see it. This one's dry. This is kind of a coated paper. Again, it was just a scrap I had, so I let it set for a little bit so it can dry. Thank you, Giovanna. All right, so I've got a couple of those here. I'm going to grab my scissors and let's trim this one out. Move this out of the way. I'm just going to use my scissors and trim this out. Again, this was a white kind of a coated paper, and I'm not cutting it very straight. I like to cut just outside the line just a little bit. I think the lines kind of give us a little bit of a frame to use. Love the Thank you, Terry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I've just went all the way around that. I'm going to get my Distress ink, which is really wet now, but I may need to change my pad. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to kind of rub it. Because it's wet, it's kind of giving me a little bit of a more distressed look. Okay, so get your ink pad or your distressing tool wet, and then it'll give you a little bit more of a distressed look. All right, so let's make a little collage. Maybe something like that, and let's get. Oh, I know what we can do. Kind of maybe make a little thing like that. And I've got a little piece of this gel print. Maybe we'll put it in the corner. And I'm looking at this, trying to decide. Maybe something like that. I don't really see the paint chip very well. Maybe if I move it down just a little bit. And kind of give us a little collage-y pocket. Poke, poke, nudge, nudge. Well, let's do the raffle here in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to put some Distress inks on these pieces. Trying to use all the scraps that I have too. You know, we accumulate all these pieces, and it's kind of like, all right, what am I going to do with this now? All right, I'm looking at this. Do something like that. You kind of see the music just a little bit behind it. All right, so I'm going to glue down the music piece first. Hey, Rita, welcome. It's okay if you're late. You're here. Glad to have you. So let's glue that right about there. Let's glue this in the corner. Kind of leaving a frame there. And then I think this guy, I'm going to put where he comes up just a little bit so you see the bottom and that teal. And I know the edges are going to hang off, so I'm not putting glue all the way to the edges. And then this guy can go right there. And then let's go over to the sewing machine again. So let's do sewing cam alert. Let me move a couple of things. I got my palette out earlier, but I'm going to put it in the water. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go to the sewing cam. Alright, so I'm back over here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew around this corner to give it a little bit more of a decoration. And I think I'm going to go ahead and sew down this side here. Just adding a little bit. I think I want stitches across the bottom now. You see all the pieces there? Poor lamb. Sewing cam. Sewing cam again? Can you believe it? I sewed twice. What do you think? So now this can be a tuck spot that you can add to your journal. So if we go back to this again, we could glue it down here in the corner and you could tuck something this way. You can glue it up here in this corner and you could tuck something that way. So you have lots of options of how you can use that little piece. And I'm trying to make a few little things like this so that I can make a journal. So let's make some more little elements. What else would y'all like to see today? Need more light at the, oh, well, I have a light, but I don't think it's working right. Let's see if that's better. Well, let's check it. Let's check it. Let me get a piece of paper. We're going to do the sewing cam again. Is that a little better? I changed the light a little bit. Maybe that's a better. It's excitement at its fullest, Robin says. Yeah, use a paint sample for sure, Casey. So you're using your junk. You know, you can use your junk mail. You can have a little fun with those kind of elements. So lots of color, lots of variety that we're creating here. All right, let's make, I'm kind of looking, do y'all have any questions or see anything? Light test alert. Okay, how about, I haven't made belly bands today. We might make a belly band. Let's do that. So I've got this strip of paper here. Let's get a piece of something to glue onto. What do I want to use? Maybe I'll get down a piece of cardstock. So I'm looking up. I've got this blue. I've got a darker blue here. Just a blue scrap of paper. And I think I'm going to cut, let's cut a 1 1/4 inch strip. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll do a couple of these and then I'll have them ready to go. Poke, poke, nudge it. Okay, it's time for the raffle. Go ahead and get in on the raffle. Oh no! Let's make a couple more. 3. All right, we got 1, 2, 3. Let's make one more. That'll be 5. So I need 6 strips. Hopefully I've got enough. I got exactly 6 inches here, so I got to cut 1-inch strips. I cut them straight. Okay, perfect, Robin. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you, Robin. All right, so Robin is donating 2,000 junk bucks of her junk bucks for the next raffle, y'all. So you can instantly get a $10 off coupon. All right, so I got that cut. Let's do the raffle. Okay. So we're going to give right now this little set of faux postage and a little envelope. And let's see who the winner is. All right, giveaway. Or sing me love songs. Oh, funny. All right, let's go here. Pick a winner. And the winner is Margie! Margie, you won the little goodies. Thank you so much, Margie, for being here. You've won the little goodies. Okay, So Robin has graciously agreed to give 2,000 junk bucks. So we're going to say 2,000 junk bucks from Robin. That's our next giveaway. So that means when you get this, you can already redeem it for a $10 off coupon to my shop. All right, so I'm just going to add some Distress ink on here. I won't do all of them right now, but I'm going to do one for sure. So that'll go on here. And let's do the sewing cam alert. So sewing cam, one more sewing cam, y'all. Sewing cam. I'm going to glue this down, and then we're going to go over to the sewing machine. Hey, Natalie Lee, welcome. Join the raffle. And I'm going to go to the sewing machine in just a moment. Joy, joy. Join the raffle. Alrighty. So I've glued these two pieces together. Oh, thank you, Carrie Barbara. You just earned your $10 off coupon. Whoop, whoop. Yay, sewing cam. All right, so I'm back over here at the sewing machine. I'm just going to stitch right down the sides. I'm using a regular sewing machine, regular needle, regular thread. I've got it set for zigzag. I try to keep my machine clean. It's important that you don't sew over glue. That's why I make sure that the glue is more in the center, not where I'm going to be sewing down the edge here. My fingers are dirty. Okay. So again, I just sewed down the edge there. Not raffle. Angelica. Oh dear. All right, let's move this guy out of the way. All right, so I got this piece. And let's grab, do we want a big faux postage right in the middle? And I'm okay with mixing the mediums, the different colors together. I think that'll look good. And that'll be a good belly band to put in our journal. Like so. So now I've got another little piece that I can use in my journal. I'm going to save these and make some more. I like doing assembly line, if you will. Okay, so we've got those. We've got these guys. So I'm making a pile here of all the little things so I can make a journal with it. I think I need to make some journal cards. You're not joining this one? Why not, Robin? I mean, Angelica? I've got a 5x7 big card. I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. Normally you fold them and it becomes a 5x7. But I want to make two out of one. So I'm just going to cut it in half. Make sure that this is 5x7. Okay. And let's see what we can put on these two pages. So we've got a blank page here. Let's see about what kind of gel prints that I have. I just seen some that, or saw some. My grammar is terrible. Maybe a piece of this would look pretty. Maybe if I did some strips. Yeah, let's do some strips of this. Maybe I'll do some 1-inch strips. Do a couple. Now, do I want them to go this way? Maybe like that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and trim these to fit. So again, another way to use those gel prints, even, you know, a 1-inch strip of it really makes a difference in my opinion. Hey, Norella, welcome. All right, so we've got those guys. I'm going to go ahead and apply some Distress ink and think about what I want to do in the background. I think I'm going to use a stencil to add a little bit of texture. All right, so we're going to put this here and that there, and I've got pieces left over I can use for something else. You don't throw anything away. And what is this one? I think I'm going to get out, let's get out a stencil club. Oh, I like this one. This is from the March Stencil Club. So in the March Stencil Club, you get 2 big 8.5 by 11 full designs, and then you get 1 sheet that has a 5 by 8.5, a 5.5 by 8.5 inch image. So this is the half sheet, and then here is the other full sheet. Kind of looks cool. All right, let's put that in here. I forgot to mention this. If you post on Pinterest, your blog, YouTube, Instagram, a project using one of my stencils, send the link to me. You can send it through either the contact me form here on my website, or you can message me on Facebook and let me know the URL of that project, and I will send you a 10% off coupon that you can use to order more stencils. I will also tag you and place you inside one of my Pinterest boards. All right, so we'll use pink here, and I've got the Mermaid Lagoon again and a blending brush, so I'm just going to blend this on. I want a pattern in the background, but I don't want it to be super dark, but I think it'll look kind of good. Okay. Let's see how this is going to look. Oh yeah, it's just kind of faded in the background there. I'm going to go ahead and go around the edge with Distress ink. Yeah, tag Robin or myself and we'll get it added. Thank you. All right. All right, so I've added some Distress inks there. This is going to go down the side. And I think I want the, let's do the postcard collage. And let's do it in the sepia color. So I'm going to take this and kind of put it right about there. So that'll go down here. And then let's use one of Norella's little images. And I think that would look good here. Yeah? All right, I'm going to glue these down. I'm going to make the other one, and then we're going to go to the sewing machine again. Oh, you found some blending brushes at Dollar Tree? Well, have fun with those. Put that right here. And then we'll put this kind of on top of it. And then I'm going to go down the sides with the sewing machine. All right, I'm going to set this aside to dry for a moment, and let's make the other one. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use the same stencil. So we're going to come over here. think I need to re-ink my ink pad. I've used it a lot recently. It's one of my favorite colors to use. Yeah, it's much easier to use than the sponge. I agree. You get pretty good coverage with them. I like that I can wash it out and use it over and over again. Alright, so I just kind of added some Distress ink to that now. Yeah, alright, we're going to go to the sewing cam here in just a moment. Y'all ready for this? Alright, I'm going to stamp again. Yep. And then we're going to glue this guy down the side, and let's pick another faux postage. Okay. And let's pick, what did I do last time? I did that rose. Here's a different rose. Let's put that one there. I know, isn't it terrible? I like the sepia. I also want to get the watering can. I've got it saved in my Amazon wish list so that I can get it added. Alright, so let's go to the sewing machine, and I'm going to sew right down this edge. Sewing cam! Alrighty. So I'm going to sew just down this edge here. Make sure my stuff's all glued down. Can you see a little better? I added more light. I don't know if that's working, but... So now I've added that down the edge. Okay? Sewing cam. So now we've got this one made. Alright, let's come back over here. Alright, so now I've made these two journal cards. So we're getting a pile here. So let's, if we wanted, we've got a belly band that can go over that. And that will look really cool on a page. So even if we were to put it on top of this scrapbook page. See how that's going to look? You like it? So, oh, she hasn't seen the lamb? It's got a sewing machine on him. He was made by Giovanna. She put sewing cam alert. And it's made by Giovanna. Made with love from Giovanna. And she's made it the rainbow sheep. Isn't that cute? Oh, dear. Who has your beekeeper stuff? Uh-oh, Angelica, what'd you do with it? Alright, so we've made some pocket today. Made a belly band. We made a tuck spot. I'm going to set this here. Let's make some more journal cards. I think now let's make some postcard size stuff. I've got a couple of cards here. Alrighty, where's my rubber stamp that I just had? I moved stuff. That's what happens when you move things. Alright, here's my postcard. Here's the sky. Let's, you know, I've already got it dirty. Let's use this same stencil. And I'm going to lightly put a stencil pattern on this 4x6 card. I just took some paper that was an odd size and just trimmed it down just a little bit. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit of Distress ink to that. And, you know, I had a little scrap here of gel print, and it so happens to be 4 inches. That's kind of perfect. So let's apply some Distress inks. Thank you! Isn't it super cute? Ah, sewing lamb! I think Giovanni did a great job. You love the fabric? Yeah, the fabric's fun. Use more fabric? Okay, I can get another piece of fabric out. I can do that. Alright, so just had it. Let's see what we've got in here that would be good. What about a little square of this? So let's see. Maybe about that big. Maybe I'll put that down like that. And then if we were to put this guy over the top. And then let's put the word postcard down here at the bottom. Normally it would be at the top, but I don't see why it couldn't be put down here or even this way. Now let's put this way. Alright, so let's glue these down. So again, I'm using my mixed media, my gel prints, we're using fabric, we're using rubber stamps, we're using digital images from Calico Collage. We've got a variety going on. What's the name of the paint chip on the paint chip card? What you mean, like what brand were they? Let me see, I just had those. These were Valspar. Valspar. And I just picked different colors. I was just grabbing colors as I walked down the paint chip aisle. Henry and I went to Lowe's to look for something, and I ended up using, that one says Ocean Soul. That was the color I used on that one. Alright, let's glue this guy down a little bit. Alright, let's go back to the sewing machine again, and before I put this guy down, I'm going to stitch down the edge here and across this fabric piece a little bit. Okay? Alright, what else? Oh, and then Mermaid Lagoon was the color of Distress Oxide that I used. Does that help? Did I answer everything? Alright, sewing cam again. Alright, I'm going to sew across here and then down this edge. Alright, stitched on there. Main. Alright. Now, let's glue this guy right there. Sewing cam! I only wanted to put a little bit of sewing on the edges, so it really didn't interfere with the back side. What do you think? And then this will be the back side. Kind of get that flat. postcard. All right, I'm going to clean my hands a little bit. They're filthy. I'm using some Thieves cleaner in a spray bottle. It's non-toxic, and I find that it works really quick for just kind of getting the surface dirt off, so I don't end up getting it all over my cards and whatnot. Okay, and then I like to put a little bit of lotion on my hands after I clean them. This helps to keep the next layer of paint and ink from sticking to my hands because it creates a little bit of a barrier. Alrighty. Sewing Lamb needs a nap now. Well, I think he's going to get one for a little bit. So there's a postcard that went that way. So we used fabric on that one. So let's make a different one. Alrighty. So let's grab a different stencil. And I'm just using the same kinds of stencil patterns because they're out. And the color schemes kind of go with what we're working with. And if I remember correctly, there's one more strip here, so we'll use that. I think this time I've got the open lattice stencil. And I'm going to get out some pink Distress Oxide, my pink blending tool. And this is a picked raspberry. Sometimes I get a little heavier handed with it, but I like that if you do it light in some areas and dark in other areas, it kind of gives that faded look to it. Okay. Kind of pretty. All right, so we're just going to add some Distress Oxide. I love Thieves too. I love the smell of Thieves. Thieves is usually a product that Young Living offers. And I do have a link in the description box. If ever you want to order some Young Living, you can use my referral link. All right, so we've got that. I think this guy's going to go on the side here. Like that. And I'll glue that down. Yeah, Hercules wants that lamb. I have to keep it from him. He eyeballs it if he's in here and he sees me get it. He thinks, is that for me? Because he has a lot of little stuffed toys like that. All right, so we're going to use the postcard stamp. And we're going to put that across the top here. Like that. And let's grab a different faux postage. So here's one that I made with the rubber stamps. So I'll put that on there. But before I put it down, I've already stamped this with the postmark. So I'm just going to stamp it in the background. And then I'll glue this over the top of it. So it kind of looks like it's all over it. You got your own account too? It's a good product to have. Yeah, Thieves is amazing. It's good stuff. Hey, Raven, welcome. How did your journal workshop go? I hope you had a good time. So there's a postcard ready to go. Yeah, it's a great company for sure. You're out shopping, Raven? Well, fun. Norella, you still here? You want to see all the things we made so far? So we made this little collage. First, I showed them how to make a faux postage using Calico Collage images. And then I showed them making this little pocket. So we've got a pocket here in the background. And we use some more of the faux postage. Made a little tag. Get it to slide down in. And then here we used a book page or a Bible page that I applied a little bit of acrylic paint so you can write on top of it. And then that slides right down in here. And here's one I made the other day, kind of giving me an idea of putting it together conceptually. And then we made these 2 journal cards, large journal cards so far. Yeah, it went fine. It's hard work during the workshop, isn't it? Y'all think it's easy. It's a lot of work. And then we made this belly band. And then here is a postcard we made. And then here is the last postcard we've made so far. All right. Let's see, what else can we do? I need a drink, I think. Get some beverage. All righty. What else would y'all like to see? Your Junkie Joe wants you to win today. Thank you, Mala. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I've got 2 more postcard size. So let's make them this way. What else we've got here? You know, I've got this little gel print, so let's go ahead and trim it. And we'll use it. Let's see, I'll go this way. Do a 1-inch strip. And I think I'll go ahead and just cut this into 4-inch pieces, 2 pieces, to go across the top here. Thank you so much. All right, so let's add some distress inks, and then we'll figure out what we want to do in the background here. It's the perfume he really likes. Okay. You might have entered your own giveaway, Robin. So that's how it is. You really aren't giving away anything. Oh dear, that's hilarious. All right, let me see if I can find I think I want the Retro Panel 2 stencil. I started to make little cover sheets to go with my stencils so that I can find them faster, but I haven't gotten them all done yet. I still have a few I need to print. An emotional day because you're getting your new house. When do you move in? Is it Monday? Congratulations on your new house, Jennifer. All right, I think this time we're gonna spray. We haven't done Tattered Angels yet today, so I'm gonna put these in here. And here's something I want to give you a tip. If you'll take a piece of paper, this is 8.5 by 11 copy paper, and I'm kind of centering these on my page. Then I'm going to lay down my stencil here, and I'm going to grab some colors of Tattered Angels. I've got the oh, that's not the one I want. Here it is. No, that's not either. This is the wrong bundle. Here we go. I've got Artsy Patina. Yeah, that's good color. And what else do I have here? I've got Punked Lime, but I don't think that goes with the pink that I'm choosing. So let's use... I've got Artsy Cherry, so maybe a little bit of the cherry, and then I've got the Pink Mist from the All About Robins kit. So let's shake these up. No house yet. Oh, you haven't even got a new house yet. I thought you got a new house. You sold your house. Gotcha. I knew that you said you're sold, but I was under the impression you already had a house to go to. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spritz this. A little bit of all the colors. And then I'm going to grab another sheet of paper to mop up. And that's going to transfer a pattern onto my paper from the stencil. So we get a little bit of pattern there. And then when we remove this, we've got a pattern here. And this was a coated paper, so it's acting a little different. But I think it's kind of cool. Mixed media look. Oh, Giovanna finally won! Woo woo! Alrighty, I like it. Oh, and then I forgot to show you, that's the page that it made behind. So we can save this as a journal page and use that in our journal. You gonna live with your son for a little while? Well, that'll be good. I'm gonna go ahead and spritz the back side of this. And then that way I've got a ready-made journal page that I can use. You can add more stenciling to it later if you want, rubber stamping. Perfume worked! Alright, so we've got these two pieces. We've got these pieces. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. I'll glue this one down. And then let's stamp the postcard right on top of that strip. So we end up with those. And then let's find a little image to put down here. Maybe a butterfly? See if I can find my butterfly images. I know I have some somewhere. Flowers. I may have gotten them out the other day. Aha. Here we go. I try to put them all in here so I can find them, but sometimes they don't make it back into the bag. I've got this little butterfly. This is one that I fussy cut out. What else we got here? Here's a different one. See which one's the better. Which one's best? I like that one and this one. Okay, let's use those. Put these back in my bag so I can find them later. Right? And let's do this. I've got this little stamp. So I'm going to stamp him like this. And then we'll put that over kind of. Do I want to do it that way? Maybe something like that. Kind of looks like a ghost. Oh, no. We'll say prayers for you. Oh, no. Well, thankfully you have your son's home to move into. I think that looks kind of cute. What do you think? Snacks. All right, let's get my other butterfly image. I'm going to find this image. I think I want that one. Oh no, well, that's terrible. Well, I hope that he finds another job soon. That's no fun. All right, let's put this guy over here. Maybe one down there. And we'll kind of layer this as a ghosting image again. Chocolate is meant to be shared. All right, what do you think? Do you like those? Good old smack down. Like that? It's poking and snacking back. Alrighty, I think we're at the point that I need to pick the winner of the 2000 junk bucks and then start the raffle for the journal. And this is the journal today. It is one that I made with the All About Robins kit. And I've got an altered pen in here. And then these pages were stamped. And we made an altered paperclip. Oh, we can make an altered paperclip. Let's do that next. We'll make an altered paperclip with the faux postage. I just wanted to show y'all this page. Or the journal, I meant. Okay. Just kind of flip through that. Alright, so let's go ahead. And if you haven't already joined the raffle for 2000 junk bucks, do so now. I'm getting some paper for an altered paper clip. And I think I want... Ha! Okay, a square. So we'll do another. Ooh, that kind of fits, doesn't it? Alrighty. You fell off the chair. Hilarious. I like the way that looks. The shimmer on there. Okay. We'll have a throwdown, Rhonda. Hilarious. All right, let's do the giveaway for 200 junk bucks. Y'all are driving me crazy. All right, so the winner of 2000 junk bucks is Queen City Arts Karen. Congratulations. And I will, if you want to get your, let me do Karen, get your junk bucks today. There you are. Go ahead and I'm going to give them to you now. That way, if you wanted to redeem for your 2000 or your $10 coupon, you can. And I'm stealing them from Robin. So Robin is now back down to 338 junk bucks. All right, congratulations. And my system doesn't show me exactly who donated, but I'm going to go by the honest system and hopefully the honor system. But I believe the following people, nope, that's still not today. I'm looking. It's not giving me today's. Oh, wait, did I just make that go again? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make that go. I see that Carrie Barbara donated. I have a few other people that donated. It doesn't give me the whole list, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this going. You're welcome, Karen. You're very welcome. Robin knows. All right, so let's reset. And this is going to be for donators only. All right, so if you donated, you can enter this last raffle. If you haven't donated yet, you can still have time to donate so that you can win the journal. All right, so now I've got a piece of paper. I think it's longer than what I need, so I'm going to go over here because I think it's 3 inches, and I'm going to trim off the extra. So it's 3 by 6 inches in size. And look, we've got this piece that can go on here. So I'm going to fold it in half. Use my bone folder. All right, so I've got a base. I've got a scrap here. Maybe we'll do, let's look at maybe some fabric. I'm going to do another piece of fabric on there. That might look kind of cool. So I'm going to trim a piece of fabric here. Yeah. So I think that can go there. Maybe this on top of it. Or the other way. Maybe like that. Let's apply some Distress inks to this. Yeah, if you didn't donate, somebody might bite you. Oh dear. Alright, so I applied some Distress inks, and I think I'm going to glue these down. I'm still just kind of playing with it. I think I'm going to put that on top. So I'm going to glue down the paper, and then I'll glue down the fabric, and then we'll go with the sewing cam. Thank you, Raven, for your donation. Make sure you enter the raffle. Alright, so I'm going to lay this down. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I'm going to lay this on top. So I'm just going to put a few dots. Aw, thank you, Sandra. I think Sandra's donating from both devices. Doesn't know Getty. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go back to the sewing machine, and I'm going to sew around this square. That's what I'm going to do, okay? Here's your cat. Getty might get you. Alright, sewing cam. Oh, I'm out of thread. I'm out of thread. Oh no. It's a good thing I got more. I got thread. So it happens. I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Let's get this loaded back up. I like this machine because it has an auto needle threader. So if you, okay, now come on. Have a hard time seeing to thread your needle. All right. All right. It wasn't allowing me to put my thread in because I was still engaged in sewing. I don't think this got right. All right, machine. You and me are going to go round and round here in just a second. Trying to look all, you know, cool, threading my machine. Y'all talk amongst yourself while I thread the machine. All right. Oh, come on. Ah, come on. Well, why aren't you working for me today? It's probably because I don't have my good eyeglasses on, so I can't see. We're live. That's what happens when you're live. There we go. Got it. Ha! Got a little bit of fuzz. I'm smarter than you are, machine. Alrighty. Now I've got it sewn. Alright. I'll go ahead and trim these threads. So, okay. Get them, lay them out of the way. Alright, so we've got that part. And let's kind of flip through these. Let's see what we can use. Ooh, I like this one with the pink. I think that would look good in the middle of that. So let's glue that down. Oh, good job, KNRP. You won some jump bucks. Yeah, you'll stick Getty on my sewing machine. The sewing machine might win. It's rather cantankerous sometimes. I think I also want, let me look here. Oh, here we go. Use your wings. Let's trim the... Let me use one of my white words on black. It has a little bit of a white edge to it because it's white paper that's been printed on. And I think that might look cute. Let's see, do I want to put it there? Let's put it right there. And we'll glue this down. Oh, thank you, Queen City Arts. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's put this right here. All right, so we've made a little booklet. Now you can use this as a booklet, or we can turn it into an altered paper clip. So I've got a large paper clip here. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this paper clip. I like to put the little part on the inside, and I kind of center it. And then I'm going to put glue right here in the middle of that paper clip. And then we're going to go around the outside edge and then zigzag around. And I move the paper clip a little bit, so try to slide it back. Okay. And then what I like to do is I like to lay it on my work table and work from the back and smooth this out. Do it this way, it keeps it from curving, because if you're trying to work with that paper clip and you flip it over and rub from the front, it'll curve and indent into your paper clip. So I just kind of rub in the middle of the paper clip and then around that outside edge. And now we have an altered paper clip that we can use. Okay? So now's the time, if you have donated, to enter the raffle to win the journal that we're getting ready to give away. All right, let's look at what we made again. So let me move a few things out of the way. Okay. Clear the table a little bit. All right. So we made an altar paper clip. We made some journal cards. So we can put this altar paper clip on top of the journal card when we put it in our journal. I made a postcard going this way. And then we made, whoopsie, threw stuff on the floor. Made that postcard. Yeah. Mine, oh mine. Oh, good. The journal should be yours. Well, best of luck to you, Rhonda, on your surgery. I'll be back Monday. We'll be working on a journal. I haven't decided which kit with Calico Collage I want to use. But I may end up making a journal real quick out of all these elements that we made today. I hope you enjoyed today's session, that it gives you some ideas on using those mixed media elements that we've made on several of our other live streams. I like it. It's fun. I think I'm going to make some corner pockets. Got some journal cards here. Got these. Yeah, okay. We got a good bunch. You got yours? Yay! Not mine, not mine, Angelica says. Happy birthday and best of luck on your surgery. All right, let's pick the winner. Thank you so much for supporting me today. I greatly appreciate it. All right, let's go to the giveaway. And looks like Tiger Lily, Rhonda, Janice, Jennifer, Karen, Tanya, Carrie, Barbara, Robin. Robin Stapp, I didn't see you donate. Faluke, Feline, and Sandra Lewis, Raven, Sherry, Barb. So thank you all for your donations. I think Mary, you donated too at the beginning. And I'm trying to remember who else donated. Mary, are you not in? Mary Jones, are you still here? Thank you, Jennifer. You haven't got your box yet, Robin? I'll have to check your tracking. You should have it. You should have it really soon, if not already. I'll have to look at, get your tracking number out. Alrighty. Let's look here. Mary, did you get in? Oh, somebody placed an order today. Thank you. Alrighty. Robin. I think that's the one. I'm looking at your tracking, or I'm trying to. There it is. Tracking. It says it's been delivered yesterday at mailbox. Robin, if you haven't gotten your stuff. Yay, Tanya, you got your box. Yay. You're very welcome. All right, let's pick the winner. Oh, I see, Robin. $1.99. Okay, got you, Robin. I got you. I got you, Robin. All right, let's do the giveaway. Well, have fun, Tanya. It said it was delivered yesterday on your porch. Maybe we'll look at the address. All right, pick a winner. Barb Dingwell. Barb Dingwell, you won the journal today. Thank you so much, Barb, for being here and for watching and for supporting me. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, Robin, we may look at the address, make sure it's at the right address. Congratulations, Barb. Whoop, whoop. Well, I'll be back on Monday. We'll be working on a journal live, and next Thursday we'll do some mixed media again. So I hope that y'all got some good ideas on how to use your gel prints and some mixed media elements. Woohoo! Oh, you want to give it to the person who was going for surgery? You want to give it to Rhonda? Right? And that Rhonda that said they were having surgery and her birthday was next week? Rhonda, are you still here? Rhonda Bennett. Are you still here, Rhonda? Rhonda! Rhonda! Gotcha, Robin. I'm looking. Yay! Thank you, Barb. That's so sweet. All right, will do. I'll give it to her. I'll give it to Rhonda. Thank you, Barb. Thank you. Yay! You're so sweet, Barb. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. All righty. Junk Master, Sandra. Alrighty, y'all. Well, I'm going to get off here. I got to clean up a little bit and work on some more projects so I can get some things cleared off my desk here. And we'll be back Monday. We'll do some more live stream. If there's a technique or something that you want to see me do, for example, like the faux postage, let me know and I'll see if I can't work it into the next one, okay? Yeah. I won't tell on you, Barb. Thanks for being here, though. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay! Later, tomatoes, as Giovanna says. Y'all take care. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Robin, for all your help. Angelica as well, my other admin of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. If you haven't joined that group, please do so. Also, I have a group by Linda Israel. Check the description box below for links, as well as some of the products that I used today. And of course, if you have any questions after this live stream is over, leave a comment below. Or if you just want to say something, I greatly appreciate your support. Share this video with your friends so others can find us and come and hang out and have a good time like we do. Alrighty, everybody, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a fabulous day. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all take care. Lots of love to you. Bye, everybody.